We are getting started now into this game. As it gets hit, it's gonna be on the ball. I don't actually quite know who that is. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But the Cheetah's already up for an attack. P-Man's on it though. He's gonna get one more. He's gonna hit across Logic. He's gonna try to take this up here. Getting a touch down. A G Games cleared away by Metros. P-Man now trying to get a pass back. Dot is there. He's gonna shoot. Just barely misses. Logic gonna get this away over to Prisma though. Good pressure by the Cheetahs right now. It's gonna go here away though, as that over to P-Man. He's gonna try to take this. I guess a touch over to Metros. P-Man gets a clear. Now the Owls on the attack. 0, no goals yet, but we're seeing Owls. I'm not Owls. The Whales. We're seeing them put a lot of pressure on right now.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. There was a lot of pressure going on. Right now, it's kind of being pushed onto the Cheetahs right now, and it was almost a goal there. It was just barely off. Now Metros is trying to get it clear. Cheetahs is getting the pressure applied to them now. G-Game's up for it. Can he get a double to the net? Just barely misses it. Metros get the clear. I don't know who that is, but he gets a loud bang across the field. And now they seem to be putting some pressure back onto the Whales. Seems like a goal is about to happen any second, right, Lero?
Yeah, and that might be one, but it's a good save there. He-Man getting a touch, but it's gonna go back across onto the Whale side. Is that gonna be in? Logic's not able to get back, and that's a goal from Prisma, and the Cheetahs take a 1-0 lead, unorganized for the Whales. Logic too far up with no boost, and Prisma punishes them with that long, deep shot. Cheetahs take a 1-0 lead.
Now we're going on to the second kickoff. Pretty equal kickoff there. G-Games trying to get a solo play. Gets a flip reset. Can he get a goal? It's just barely saved. Logic trying to put some pressure on now. Metro is taking it up, but it's blocked by Logic again. And what is going on? There was like a double whiff there, but nobody was there to like punish them for it. Now Prisma is taking it up. It gets challenged. The Cheetahs are trying their best to get some challenge on the Whales, and it seems to be working. Prisma almost gets another shot in. Logic taking it now up to G-Games. And now Logic and G-Games having some passes going on there. A little bump there, but P-Man gets his shot blocked by Prisma. A little more bumping going on. Hello? Who do you think is going to get the next goal here? This is a pretty like tight, challenging back and forth game.
Yeah, you're right. This is a back and forth game for sure, because both teams are just trading pressure. No one really has like good pressure on the other team. It's just back and forth, shots coming across from both teams, pressure coming across from both teams, and it's really hard to tell who would get the next goal, because now it might not be as hard to tell. It's an Athena flick, a double tap from P-Man. What a read! Off the flick from G-Games, P-Man was up at the perfect time. Like, what a read there, a miss from Dot. It's just straight into the net. And 0, the Whales tie it up now.
You're perfectly right about those amazing plays, because we just saw an amazing play. That was like perfect. Everything about that was perfect. The flick, the pass, and the shot, all executed perfectly. Now let's see if the Cheetahs can like get back into the lead here, but G-Games is putting on some more pressure. The Whales seem to be putting in a pretty even game against the Cheetahs here. A demo, it almost in, but Prisma gets the save. Now Prisma is going to try taking it up. A 50 mid-air. No one's on the ball. Logic's trying to challenge that, but Metros gets there first. And it's almost in. A massive clear by P-Man. More challenging by the Whales. And Elio, this is just all over the place. I mean, 1 second it's on the Cheetah side, then it's on the Whales.
Yeah, we're not seeing much like team plays, much passing plays. It's more just if you can get on the side, if you can get a good enough shot, it might go in. And the Cheetahs are trying that right now, but it's a great save by P-Man, who's looked awesome so far. But still, the Cheetahs play on pressure. Saved by Logic. He's gonna stay on the ball here. Trying to get a touch, getting it over one. A pinch with G-Games. Is that gonna be in? Oh, it gets back to him in time. But what a pinch there. Almost goes in. But now the Whales have chasing pressure. What a shot from G-Games. And they take the lead with less than a minute left. G-Games, a great touch off the wall. Getting the touch off the backboard and getting the Doomsy over Metros. And 0 is 2-1 now for the Whales.
All the Whales have to do is just keep their defense up, and the Cheetahs, they really got to start going out now, because like if they want to win, they gotta put more pressure. But it seems pressure is impossible in a lobby like this, where all that's going on is solo plays that get blocked into more solo plays. It just seems like a never-ending cycle. And Prisma, like right there, Prisma almost had a play going. It just gets instantly blocked. Like, it's just every play gets blocked, and only a few of them get to slip past. Like right there, almost one of them got in. And now the Whales are starting to put more pressure back on the Cheetahs. Logic trying to get a pass up to G Games. It's almost in, but can P-Man get the shot? No, he can't. And now the Cheetahs are going to try putting some pressure back. Metro's on the ceiling looking for a pass. The Cheetahs need anything they can now. But it looks like this might be game one. It's still up though. There might be a chance Cheetahs can get a 0-second goal. However, it's not very likely. Yep.
It's a
And
chance.
that's
No,
game
there's a
one.
bump. Yeah, that bump sealed it for sure. He looked like he could have kept it up, but he was unable to. And the Whales take game one. After Cheetah scored the first goal, they couldn't get anything after. And that's what the Whales needed. P-Man G Games looked amazing. Logic maybe he step up a bit. And if he did, then that would be great for the team. And they would just start dominating Metros. Maybe not seeing enough from him either. Because like it was great play from both teams. The Whales came out on top.
Honestly, I'd say Logic was doing pretty good that game, but his teammates were just doing better. Not to say that Logic is bad or anything, but like that was just an insane performance by the Whales there. Who knows if they can keep this up and maybe get the win after all. I mean, I do believe we're the only ones that voted for the Whales, which would make this pretty funny. But here we're off into game two. I honestly believe that the Whales can probably keep this win streak going.
Yeah, the Whales, they can definitely keep this going. It was great in game one. It could be even greater in game two. And I'm just noticing something now that Prisma is an emergency sub. I'm still not 100% sure on who Dot is. I'm trying to get that figured out. But I
I
actually did
am
not know
pretty
this.
sure Dot is Slook. I think Dot is Slook. I'm not too sure on
That is
that.
good to
Not
know.
100% sure on that.
Oh, is it not an
And
own
whoa,
goal?
what an
What the?
early goal! What just happened?
Oh.
Okay, what was going on over there? That was a weird
Yeah.
play over there. But it puts the Cheetahs in the lead. The Whales need to step it up a little bit. But this is how game one started off. They did start off losing. So who knows? Maybe the Whales would make another 2-1 game happen. The Whales trying to put some pressure on. Prisma gets there first. It's a pass to Metros. And Prisma with the shot. What a passing play!
That's an amazing passing play from the Cheetahs. I was mentioning it earlier, and it's just Metro's down to Prisma, and that's even crazier because it's not like they'd have much chemistry together with Prisma being an emergency substitute, and they're hitting stuff like that in just their second game playing together. I mean, that is absolutely insane. They're looking for a third, but P-Man's on the wall, trying to clear it out. Getting a touch over to G Games, it gets sent away. Now Prisma, he's gonna wait for a touch. The logic is there though, and it's gonna be a touchback. Wales putting on the pressure to P-Man. What a shot from P-Man!
That angle from P-Man
He's-
was insane. I thought the Metros pass was crazy, but that just blew my mind. That was insane. What even is that angle? I mean,
That was an insane play. I mean, wow. I mean, what a shot from P-Man off the pass. That was insane. And he's trying to get this back around, but Prisma's gonna get the touch. Cheetahs, I mean Wales, with the pressure now. Going to this, Logic getting a touch to the left. Just on it, trying to get a pass to Prisma. He's gonna maybe look for Absolute, but can't get it there. Absolute trying, gets them, it misses the ball though. And now, Cheetahs getting pushed back in their own half, but good play from Metros. Prisma up, getting the touch off the ceiling, getting the flip reset. It's not gonna go. Logic, it touch down to G Games, and it's gonna go across 0. The Whales, they're putting on pressure. They need a goal, and it looks like they're gonna get one here. P-Man is off the crossbar. That's gonna go in.
What a
Prisma gets
block.
the clear, and it's
I mean,
just
the
off
Whales,
the net.
the Whales are putting pressure, and that's a goal from P-Man. I was just about to say the Whales are putting insane pressure, and they finally got a shot that landed. A simple flick, but sometimes only the simple plays is what works. I mean,
P-Man
that was,
has
yeah.
looked insane in this series. I mean, he scored basically all the goals, and that's gonna be another one scored, and this one from G Games. Just the Whales, just like that, score rapid fire 3 goals and flip the lead on the Cheetahs ahead. Just like that, the thing was under 30 seconds. Go from down 2-0 to up 3-2-0.
I mean, that is insane. That's a fast comeback. And can they get another goal? They were looking to get one. And hopefully they can keep this lead out. However, they do have a lot more time they need to keep this lead for compared to last game. But I do believe the Whales can do it. G Games up with the challenge. Cheetahs is getting challenged back into their own half. It's center. And G Games just gets the read off of Prisma. Another goal from the Whales. What is going on? They are just non-stop getting these goals. It doesn't seem like they're gonna stop. Like, they're on a roll right now, Eliro.
Yeah, 134 kph, a quick shot. It was Prisma trying to clear it, but G Games was there. And I mean, they're just putting so much pressure on the Whales over and over again. I mean, not on the Whales, on the Cheetahs over and over again, but now a chance for the Cheetahs to turn it around. They don't get the goal. Metros trying to find a pass back, but no one's there. Just P-Man looking for the shot. That's a missed touch from Absolute. P-Man off the crossbar. The pass to Logic, and Logic scores 5-2. And the Whales have scored, I think, 5 goals in under a minute to completely turn this game around. Went from down 2-0 to 5-2. I mean, this is crazy. They just fully flipped the pressure.
Yeah, they were. I honestly wasn't sure in like the first minute if they were gonna win this, but now I think it might be pretty clear. However, I'm not gonna celebrate too early. The Cheetahs can do the exact same thing. And I mean, as they're doing right now, a goal, an insane goal from Absolute. I mean, I just called it. Like, the Cheetahs can do that right now. Like, just back-to-back goals. Who knows? Maybe the Cheetahs will get another 4 goals in a row just to get themselves back in the lead. But the Whales will have to keep their defense up.
What a shot from the Alpha sub up, showing why he's there, showing why he's the chosen one to be subbed up for this game. And the Cheetahs, they're gonna try to make a comeback in this game. A miss from Metros, and now this could flip the pressure. The Whales trying, it's gonna get sent away. P-Man getting a touch over one, but Prism was able to make the save. Now over to Metros, trying to get a touch. G Games is there, going for the reset pass, unable. Trying to get past to Metros, saved by P-Man. What a save from P-Man. And that was gonna go back across, but it can't. Absolute on the ball, saved away by P-Man once again. Now Metros on it, a double tap, but it's blocked away. The Cheetahs put so much pressure, but they weren't able to get a goal. 0.
There's Logic with the goal. Just the Whales instantly flipping the pressure and taking that goal. I mean, the Cheetahs, they were pressuring the Whales for like a solid minute. And just like that, the Whales instantly got a goal there. Like, the Whales are this is an insane comeback. Mind you, they were losing like what, 2-1, 2-0? And now it is currently 6-3.
Yeah, they flipped the game on its head. P-Man looking for a bump, Logic looking for a shot. What a save by Metros. Prisma on the ball, trying to take it around, getting touch from G Games. Metros on it now, getting bumped though, and G Games gonna be on the ball, trying to take it across, but it can't get anything there. It's gonna be 50 across now. Prisma on the ball, looking for a pass middle. They need this now. P-Man gets the touch, and it's over to G Games. if they can score this. What the heck is P-Man doing? A bit of
But
trolling coming up from the Whales now. Maybe getting a bit overconfident. But if they would win this game, it would be good.
what a
What a save from
save.
P-Man. Off the read and 0. There's not much time now for the Cheetahs. They need 3 goals, and I don't think they're going to be able to get it.
The Cheetahs need anything they can here. Bumps, demos, like anything. But it doesn't seem like any shot they make is landing. I mean, P-Man is putting some insane defense. And, ooh, right as I say that, Absolute gets a goal. I mean, the sub-up is definitely doing amazing in this right now. He definitely is the chosen one for this. And Logic just can't get there in time. That was a quick goal. However, there is 20 seconds for 2 goals to be scored. Can the Whales defend this? And can the Cheetahs get 2 goals and potentially send it to overtime to get the win?
That's great from the sub-up. That's a hat trick now. But I don't think it's going to matter. Time runs out. Wait, maybe Metros is going to catch that. Is that going to go in? No, it's a touch. Wait, a double commit. Saved by G Games.
And that's game.
And that's going to be it.
There goes
gonna
game
be it.
2. I mean,
And game 2, yeah, taken by the Whales.
that was a great game by the Whales. I mean, they had insane pressure. In the start, they were kind of messing up a little bit, but they just completely flipped it around. I mean, 6-4. That was insane. There was a little, like, there were some moments where it wasn't as great. There were some accidental bumps on each other, but that was honestly insane. Insane performance by the Whales. They gotta keep this up. Like, keep this up and they're winning it all. And, like, they're putting on their best performance here because, like we said earlier, whoever loses is going home. This is an elimination match after all. So, what are your thoughts on what just happened, Eliro?
That was a very interesting game. The Cheetahs, Metros almost had that shot to get it to just a 1-goal lead and could have maybe got the game right there and then. But the Whales took it, and the Whales, they have all the momentum going into game 3 now. And it was a very balanced effort from the Whales, all with 2 goals. Meanwhile, on the Cheetahs, it was the Alpha sub up and the emergency sub getting goals. Metros, still nothing. Yet 6 shots and no goals. He seems to be struggling a bit. And if he's struggling, then there's no way the team will be able to work together. But now 0, we are heading into game number 3. Starting us off, it's a good kickoff, and it's going to be an instant goal for the Whales.
Early goal by Whales. The Whales are not wasting any time. No breathing room for the Cheetahs. Just an instant goal. Logic just shoving it in there, and Prisma cannot get back in time. That was an amazing play.
It was a great play from the Whales. A good kickoff. Can they do it once more? No, this time it's a good kickoff from the Cheetahs. And Prisma's up. Oh, but it's saved away by Logic. G Game's on it now. Trying to get this around. Metros gets a touch. And he's trying to get a fake there, but he is unable to. Whales putting out pressure. A bump from P-Man, but they're unable to get it there. No boost. The Cheetahs are getting boost starved right now. It's a missed touch from G Games. Prisma, is it going to be open? No, P-Man's back to make the save. And 0, this seems like the Owls, they look more organized. They look, I mean, not the Owls. Why do I keep saying the Owls? The Whales, they look really organized on defense and offense.
I mean, yeah, that is true. The Whales seem to be getting better and better each game we play. But now here comes Absolute. It gets blocked by G Games, and Logic is there to intercept. P-Man cannot get that save in time, and Metros gets the goal. I was just complimenting their defense too. I mean, that was a good shot. It was just too fast. P-Man couldn't read it properly. He honestly could have hit it anywhere, so that was kind of awkward for him. But it is 1-1, and let's see what the Whales do with it here. Will the Whales have another 6-goal game?
I don't know. But if I'm not mistaken, that's Metro's first goal of the series, actually. Through all the shots he's been putting on, finally shows up, and it is an equalizer with the Whales. They're going to try to put on pressure. Metros gets a touch. Absolute. Trying to get a good touch over, but it's a 50-50 down. Metros a shot. Is that going to be in? It's going to bounce over. Metros with a missed touch there. And that's going to be another crucial miss from Metros. We've seen a lot of that from him in this series, and it's really not playing out well for the Cheetahs. They've lost some games due to some of Metro's misses, but now a miss from G
It's
Games
just
leaves the net
open
wide
for
open,
Prisma.
and Prisma gets the goal. And the Cheetahs take a lead. We've seen the Cheetahs take a lead in every game. This game, though, Zero, they're gonna have to hold it if they want to like stay alive in the series.
Prisma is in the Octane this game. Let's see how that affects the performance. So far, it seems to be doing them a favor right now. They are winning. Can they keep this up, or will the Whales get a repeat of what happened last game with an insane goal streak? Who's to say? P-Man with a save. It's over to G Games. An absolute blocks it instantly. P-Man tries hitting it up again. Gets it past. Now it's up to G Games, and Logic gets a shot. And what an amazing play by the Whales! I mean,
That's
P-Man to G Games to Logic. That's a beautiful passing play.
what a play there off the wall. I mean, that's the entire team working together, and Logic gets the goal. He's the second of the game. He's been really good. P-Man's been really good. G Games has been really good. And this is why I think this game has looked really close. Goals coming out from both sides so often. And, I mean, it's just so much going on. But now a chance for Prisma. It's going to be saved away. G Games on it. Oh, getting it right under Absolute. Getting the musty flick past the P-Man. Saved away. And Absolute going to be on this ball now. Trying to do something. Getting it past to Metros. The shot is saved by Logic, though. Good plays coming out from both teams right now, Zero.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. There's an insane amount of plays going on. I mean, the passes are just too good. The solo dribbles are just too good. And the Cheetah's trying to get another shot, and it's open. A redirect from G Games, and it's not in, unfortunately. That would have been a really good play right there. Prisma clearing it down. Logic is there to intercept it. And it's back to Prisma, but Prisma gets demoed. Now let's see what the Whales can do with it. Let's see if they're going to try to get a goal here. Prisma nearly own goals that. That would have been pretty bad for them, considering it is a tie game. Now the Cheetahs are looking to get some pressure on. P-Man off the ceiling. He does get there in time. Trying to get a center for the Whales. No one's there. G-Game's up for it. Metros down to Logic. I mean, this has just been a back and forth game. I don't know who's going to score next. However, it seems that the Whales have been in possession more than the Cheetahs for sure. I mean, Eliro, like, what are your thoughts so far? This is a pretty interesting game. This is probably one of the closest games, if not the closest game we've had so far.
This is definitely the closest game we've had so far. Demo's coming out in the midfield, and now maybe a chance for the Cheetahs. But Logic's there. It was a good play attempt, but Logic completely disrupted it. And now, less than a minute left. Whoever gets this next goal might take the game. And right now, the Cheetahs are looking to do it with possession, trying to put pressure. It's gonna go over to G Games. Gives it for Prisma to Absolute. Back to Prisma. Can't get it though. Blocked away by P-Man. He gets another dunk. Absolute's on the ball. Cheetahs putting on a ton of pressure right now, trying to get a sit in. A double commit from the Whales. P-Man's back though, and he gets a save. And Zero, what a sequence of events we just saw. The Cheetahs had so many chances to score.
Honestly, I think it's just anxiety and like panic right now. Like, both teams have to be really cautious, because especially right now, there's 18 seconds. Any screw up might just determine the game here. Like right there, but G Games with an amazing save. Now they're gonna try to get a goal on the Cheetahs' last second goal. This is the last play. Will they be able to pull it off? 2 seconds. 1 second. Can P-Man get a shot? It's still up. Who's gonna get it? They let it drop to overtime. Wise decision, I think. But now everyone's gonna be extra careful in OT, trying not to make any mistakes. I mean, Elio, this has just been an insane game.
Yeah, it's been amazing, and you mentioned them being extra careful. I could see this being a pretty long overtime. We saw early goals in the beginning, but ever since then, I don't think there's been a goal in about 3 minutes now. And Metros, he's going to try to get up for the Cheetahs, getting a touch over to the corner. P-Man's there to get a touch. Now, it's Prisma, getting the 50 on Logic. He's going to go over to G Games, getting a bang outfield. No one's back. That's going to be in. G Games with the final goal, and that could send the Cheetahs home. 3-0 series lead, and Zero, this might be it for the Cheetahs unless they can somehow pull off a reverse sweep.
Who knows? But I'm hoping that the Whales can possibly get a sweep on. I mean, the Whales have been playing great. This one was a little closer, actually, ending in an overtime, but it only lasted 30 seconds. So who knows? Maybe the Whales will go right back to dominating after this match. Or, who knows, maybe the Cheetahs will just get a reverse sweep, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. I did say if there was a dominating team, it would be the Cheetahs, but right now, it seems like the dominating team would be the Whales.
Yeah, you're right, but I definitely think the Cheetahs having two subs is a big factor. And it's just a question like we could like for the Cheetahs, they couldn't get anyone. It's an elimination game. You need somebody and they just can't get anybody. As it was a great game for Logic, a great game for the entire Wales team. Again, very balanced efforts, and that's what pushed them over the hump. 5 saves to 1 against the Cheetahs. The Cheetahs actually had more shots, but they just didn't get the goals that they needed to win that game. And the Wales lead the series 3-0. As now heading in to game 4 we go. It's over to P-Man Wales looking for another early goal. It's gonna be hit away. Absolute on the ball. Now Metro's trying to get one. Go over Logic. Is saved by Logic. Absolute on the ball. Is somebody there to shoot? No. It's cleared away by P-Man, who is now in the dominance. A preset change from him. And a little bit of Doug coming on the Wales, but they're still putting on pressure. Metro is trying to get a touch over now to Absolute. Just gonna try to get under P-Man. Good read by P-Man. And now the Whales putting on pressure. G-Game's up. The dunk. The shot is in from Logic. And Absolute in net. Just messed up slightly. Was probably a bit awkward because Logic kind of shot it right at him. But he jumped too early, Zero.
I mean, yeah, that was unfortunate for the Cheetahs. The Whales getting that nice and early goal. And Prisma is back in the Fennec this game. So maybe their performance will be better, who knows. But right now,
Yeah.
the Whales are kind of get some more pressure on to the Cheetahs. P-Man up with the shot, did not get the flip reset. Now Absolute's up with it. Logic gonna try intercepting it, but no one gets a touch, and it's almost a double, and it's in! That was just
Yep.
an insane play, Eliro.
Yeah, it's a great play from the Cheetahs. And maybe this is what they need, you know. They need us to start finding chemistry with each other. And that's what could get them over the hump. Is that what it is? Because that could really help them out. Because maybe what they've been lacking is chemistry. I mean, I think this is their first ever time playing as a team due to the amount of subs in this game.
Man,
I think this is what the Cheetahs name.
just absolutely demos and dunks. What a play! What a play! Alright, after that insane play by P-Man, the Cheetahs do win the kickoff here. Absolute doesn't have the boost though. Now it's down to Metros. G-Games is up for an instant challenge. Up to Prisma. Prisma also got challenged, but he did manage to get it past. Logic's up for it, getting challenged by Prisma. The Cheetahs are starting to put some pressure on now. And now it seems to be stuck on the Wales' side here. I do think the Wales can hold out here. However, it is a little awkward for them. The Cheetahs are putting in an insane amount of pressure here. Prisma takes it. It's a demo by G-Games, and G-Games nearly gets a shot. Now Logic is up to shoot the ball. P-Man trying to get another shot in. G-Games is up to shoot it. Metros is challenging P-Man, not P-Man, G-Games with the flippy set, but it gets blocked. No one's in net. Prisma with a shot, not on. And Salute just sticking it in when it was awkward defense. What a shot. What a play there.
A great play from the Cheetahs. I did have a bit of a disconnection, probably cut out, but I am back, and that was an amazing play by the Cheetahs, and they're back in it, tied once again. And this is what they need. They need to keep fighting. They cannot let up on any pressure, and they just need to find out something to holes in the Wales defense, because right now maybe it's actually not that. Maybe they need to reinforce their own defense, since this has been a high scoring series. Good big clear by Metro's trying to redirect, but doesn't get it. He-Man's able to get the save. Prisma now on the ball though, getting a touchdown. It's gonna be
And
50.
that
Wait,
might be
that's gonna
straight
be
in.
in.
What a
50
read.
that just goes straight into the Cheetah's net. And Prisma, he just unlucky, straight into Logic's car, straight into the net, and the Whales claim their lead right back.
I mean, yeah, the Whales are taking this lead again. This has been like a tied game. The Cheetahs seem to be tying it back. However, P-Man gets another shot. What a save by Metros. Now Metros is getting bumped out of the play, but Prisma's there to keep it back on track. Now the Whales are getting challenged. It's straight to Logic, who gets it down to G Games, but it gets blocked. Now the Whales are getting pressured. The Whales are starting to put pressure. It's an open net, kind of. Can G Games get a redirect there? No, he couldn't. Unfortunately not. G Games is up to read Metros. Metros gets it past. Logic gets a block. I mean, this is just a near sidewall by Prisma there. I mean, Elio, this has just been insane so far, and G Games with a shot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. I think the Cheetahs were getting too much pressure, that they were just overcommitted. Prisma last man back, nothing he could really do. It's a great shot by G Games, and now the Cheetahs, they are gonna need this now. They have nothing left. There's nothing to lose. They just have to go all out pressure, all out attack. Doesn't matter anymore. Because if you get scored on, I mean, at least you tried. At least you tried putting on pressure. You just don't want to get back into your own half. As a shot from Prisma saved away by G Games. Metro's up with it. This is their chance, but they have no boost. P-Man trying to get this one away. Over to G Games. Can't get it though. Prisma getting over to Metros, trying to find a pass to Absolute, but can't get it. G Games is up with it. 0. Only 30 seconds left. Those Cheetahs need something and they miss.
That would have been a really good shot, and it faked out both the defenders, but nobody was expecting that. Nobody was ready to follow up with it. Now the Whales get another shot in, and it's saved by Absolute. Insane defense there. This has been a high shot and a high save game. After all, this is a pretty intense game, but it does seem like the Whales are going to get a clean sweep here. And Logic, the Whales are just keeping it in their corner. P-Man with a shot, keeping it up. Prisma getting 50, and that's just game. There's nothing the Cheetahs can do to win now. And that's GG. That's a series, right?
That is the series, and that is a Wales victory, a 4-0 sweep. None of us had that. You had the Wales in 7. I had the Cheetahs.